Sir, can start.
As this program is on measuring productivity and efficiency, and this program is being organized by academic institution, Mahasi Anand University Rohtak. This program is in academic university, so I think understanding of the measurement of academic productivity is also relevant for us. So this lecture is specially designed so that student may be aware of the meaning of academic productivity and some standard tools used for measuring the academic productivity. So in this discussion, our focus will be knowledge economy, academic elite, national education policy, the importance of a research paper, indexing databases and citation databases, research metrics, features of a good research paper, meaning of a journal, how to select a relevant journal, what is the process of publishing a research paper in a journal, pathways of writing a good research paper. These are the some content for this lecture regarding academic productivity. So I start from knowledge economy. Any economy which is dominated by knowledge is known as knowledge economy. Previously, at the time of independence, share of agriculture sector in India's gross domestic product was up to 64%. At that time, Indian economy was dominated by agricultural activities. So Indian economy was largely known as agricultural economy. But now the scenario has totally changed. Share of agricultural activity has declined up to 14%, 15%. So agriculture is not a dominating activity nowadays in Indian economy. Agriculture is not a dominating economic activity. And the share of the service sector and share of the manufacturing sector has increased. And for services we need skill, we need a lot of knowledge rather than piece of land. So our economy is changing. Dominance of the service sector and manufacturing sector is rising, whereas the agricultural activity has been losing their place. So today economy is knowledge-based economy. And even our society, if we look 2 decades back, we judge people by how much land they have. Many people, some students, not many, even in our program claim that I have 6 acre land. I have no need to be in this program or to attend here MBA courses. There is a lot of misunderstanding with we. But now the scenario has totally changed. If we do MBA seriously, if we gain good quality knowledge, then there is no need to look toward that 6 acre land. And quality of life would be much better, much better. And even in our society, in matrimonial market, previously there was an era, people matches land rather than their children. But now the situation has totally changed. Now first question is, what is the education of your world? Now people have started to match the knowledge of the world. And with knowledge, we can comfortably live a good standard life. And your front has an example. I am enjoying better quality of life. I have no need to look towards farm. And this is due to totally knowledge. In your age, in your time, when I was in MA, I was just interested in a PN job. Just interested in PN. And I might more than sufficient. I was also not aware about the power of the knowledge. And even if you, perhaps you will not believe, there was designation regarding lecturer, reader and professor. And then we completed the MA, we all use the word lecturer for teacher. And in your society, student society also, People which have not connected to the university education generally use lecturer word for a professor. But reality is that in university there is no lecturer. Designation start from assistant professor, associate professor, and professor. And our society is not familiar with the word professor, meaning of the word life, quality life. Because there was rarely any professor from the villages. If we have not heard about this word, then how it may be familiar? People are aware about the designation of the police, designation of the army, and based on that designation are largely related to the physical strength of the candidate rather than knowledge, scholarship. But now the situation has been changed. There are so many engineering graduates, there are so many management graduates which are living a good life and which has changed the things. In our society, 3 decades ago, good car means a car of the deputy commissioner, ambassador car. But now people start job in private sector and the private sector has started earning. Then there are so many good quality cars. And the situation comes that today Indian economy is becoming a knowledge economy. Based on the knowledge we can enjoy better quality of life. And even one more example. If a children is born with a family which have large piece of land, society start to respect him her since his birth. And if a children is born in a family with low land, then society start to disregard. But now the situation has changed. So quality of life maintained by me and designation maintained by me. I have many relatives having land 50 acres, 60 acres, 70 acres and more than this also. But their wada and their relatives and their families are unable to maintain such quality of life. The burden of life is higher on them. And their quality of life and their thinking way is different. And these are my relatives, so I like to talk with them. Otherwise, many of them have attempted to talk with my friends, but they have not regarded them because of their education level. And someone from my relatives was with an administrative designation and well respected education designation and well rich designation. SDO in civil department in Haryana. SDO in civil department in Haryana. In local society it is well known and he is supposed to earn a lot much more than his salary. In civil society, civil action or SDO, such type of designation. And he attempted to contact with my one colleague, professor, but he did not recognize him and he did not give any time to meet him. Because economy has changed toward knowledge economy. He was well aware that what is his knowledge level and what is his contribution to the society, what is mindset. So, knowledge economy means an economy based on knowledge. And rising share of GDP, rising share of service sector, and rising share of manufacturing sector is an indication of the knowledge economy. In knowledge economy, one can survive and one can enjoy with knowledge. But previously our economy was agricultural economy, so the knowledge, even people does not believe that knowledge can be a source of income. But now with knowledge and we live a comfortable life. What makes someone as academic elite? We may be aware about political elite, socially elite, economic elite, but now there is an era of academic elite. When I completed my master degree, I was also not aware about the academic elite. But when I visited Institute of Economic Growth in the University of Delhi, and Professor Anup Mitra belonged from the same institution, then I understand the meaning of knowledge and meaning of academic elite. difference in a teacher and difference in a non-knowledge based teacher. In university system, like state university, I was also a student of a state university, and I think this is the whole education system. And teacher means this teacher and professor means this professor. But when I visited to Institute of Economic Growth and such other institutions, then my mind was clear. And that impression is today even with me. And that is why I am able to today use the word top 2% scientist. In this lecture I will explain the meaning of that thing also. The prestige of universities. If someone has completed a master degree from State University in Haryana, and another one has completed a master degree from Harvard University, then impression will be different. Number of publications. So in our education system till now National Education Policy has started to work, and today we are celebrating the National Education Policy even at university level. So at master degree, most of students are without publications. Some of my academic colleagues from different departments contact me because they are doing MTech or a master degree in medical science, and they ask me, is there any process or anything, any shortcut for publication for their wards? And some of them are interested in foreign education. So in foreign universities, good quality university, publication help in getting admission. In our till now in our education system, in most of courses, there is no use of the publication in master level. But in good institutions, these concepts exist. So master degree students are also supposed to do publications. In MBA also there is a provision for project work, but I know it. The prestige of the organization who agree to publish their work. If publication is from a public press based on Rohtak, and publication is from the press based on Cambridge University Press, Harvard University Press, MIT Press, then difference will be, we would be able to make a difference. This author is from Rohtak University Press and this author is from Cambridge University Press. So this is the criteria of being academic elite and not academic elite. And same thing is impact of their publications. And for measuring the impact we have different parameters, different measures. If one book is not used by anyone, and another book is preferred by students and used by many people, then difference will be clear. In library we have many books, but we use selected book, and many books are at there, and previously we never get issued those books. So their impact is low, and the book which we are using, their impact is high. If book is available online, then we download. If book is useful, then download will be higher. If book is not useful, then download will be low. So online visits, online download, book issued from the university, book purchased by students. If book is good, then students will purchase. If we can simply say that this person has authored one book and second person has authored two books, and two book is elite. No. Whether book is used by anyone is aware about that book or not. That is the impact of publication. And impact is given by others, not by the authors. User are others. Here user are judging. Author is not claiming. Every author is saying this book is good, my book is good. But when impact comes start, then it is from the reader. Their citation indices. When we authoring articles or authoring books, there is a reference list in last of many books, and there is citation in reference and in bibliographies. If these books are useful, then we cite, we give example. Further detail can be get from there. So if citations are higher, then we can say the book is publication is good quality. So this is maybe an indicator of the academic elite. Both of author published two articles, one by one. but one is got cited by many others, and another one is not used by anyone. Then we can differentiate between them. These both are not same. Where it is cited, it also matters. If it is cited by another one who is publishing in a low quality press, then other citation also does not any meaning. If citation is come from a book published by Cambridge University and citation is in a book published by press in Rohtak, then difference is clear. So we use these indicators to measure the quality of their work as well. In many times, there may be books which are not readable, where picture quality is not clear, and diagram are not proper, their headings are not proper, and message is not clear. So quality also matter at a low. If quality is good, then we can say academic elite, and if quality is poor, then we may be silent. Measuring academic elite. So we have this online platform. This is connected with Web of Science database. There are two major databases, Scopus database and Web of Science database. And our university, Mahasi Gandhi University, has subscribed both of these databases. So these databases provide citation data, publication data, and we use such platforms to measuring the academic elite. Insights is a platform available in Web of Science. So by using Insight platform, this is like a calculator. This has many options to get number of publications by particular author, authorship position. If there are more than one author, two author book, three author book. So first author, we understand main author, second author is better than third author, and fourth author is better than third author. So order of author also matter. So from insights, we can get such data, that how many times this publication is cited, how many their author, how much this field is interested. So insights is a tools to measure the academic elite, and these are practically used. And for this program we have invited Professor Subal Kumkar. How we select it, how it is approved by the Government of India, Ministry of Education. Our program is approved by IIT Hyderabad, and proposal was sent to the reviewer selected by the IIT Hyderabad. So on which ground they approve or disapprove? There may be many people in foreign universities, but all are not approvable. So such reviewer use Insights database, and they check whether he or she has contributed in this field, particular field or not. So Insight is a way to measuring the academic significance of a teacher and of a author. National Education Policy. National Education Policy has also provided some support to the knowledge economy. And one concept is privatization of university education. Within Haryana, there is a university known as Ashoka University for social sciences. There is a university, and people with either they are intelligent or they have a lot of money, such people choose that university. This university offering BA as well as a master degree course, and many professors from our university have selected this university. Teacher of our university have chosen Ashoka University for their ward rather than Mahasi Gandhi University. They are getting salary from Mahasi Gandhi University and they are sending their children to Ashoka University. So meaning is clear. They are able to identify themselves. They are judging themselves rather than anyone else. 4-year undergraduate program. This program provides opportunity for research training at the level of graduation. 3 years as normal, as previous graduation, and 4th year. In 4th year, either we may choose the research methodology papers or we may choose the research project. You are lucky people in management education. Then you have BBA project as well as MBA project. and this concept is project already exists. But in many other master degrees, master degree project does not exist. But national education policy has focused on every program should have some practical exposure as well. No faculty appointment in university without PhD. So PhD is preferred for appointing a faculty members in university. And now there is a concept that we do graduation and then we directly do PhD without a master degree. Previously there was linking between master degree subject and appointment in which department. If you have a master degree in commerce, then you may be selected in commerce department. If you have a master degree in English, you may be selected in English department. But when there is no master degree, candidate has just done a graduation and done PhD. So it means they have recognized the interdisciplinary education. They select based on what has been done in research, what type of publications, which field they relate. So there is totally change through national education policy towards the knowledge economy. Example of growing recognition of high quality research. This slide is taken from Delhi Technological University, and this is regarding data from their recruitment process. As we can easily understand, as our society understands, that if you are doing on merit basis, then there should be a test, written test. And in our Hollywood, also they promote the IAS, he has passed the examination and he has cleared this exam, she has cleared this exam. So we connect the merit with the examination system. This is our mindset as well. If one has cleared that exam, then his merit is high. Topper in exam is, and many people use gold medal, claim gold medal. I have received the gold medal, so I am so many meritorious, I have better knowledge. But when you look at this slide, they exempt the PhD degree holder from any entrance test, any screening test. If you are good in research, good in knowledge generation, then there is no need to appear in any type of examination system. And this is available on their website as well. So this is again the importance of quality of research and knowledge generation and outdated knowledge. Book have been authored since last many years, same book is going on, but society continuously change. So we get updated knowledge from journals. If we just check the entrance exam and test, there is no concern regarding journals and contribution to knowledge. So that knowledge may be outdated knowledge, which is checked through entrance examination. So there is need to regular update in the knowledge. And they have provided category 1, category 2. If there is even a single publication in category 1, then it is sufficient. In category 2, 2 articles, and category 3, 3 articles. So they have bifurcated based on the quality. Consideration of quality research. This slide is taken from Nancy University, from the previous recruitment system. Quality of publication is judged by impact factor of publication. 50% of total impact factor. And there is a word Thomson-Reuters only. It means it is India. Whenever we start to give weightage to anything, then dummy also appear in the market. So to avoid that dummy, there is a specification that Thomson-Reuters only. Otherwise people may say that you have just mentioned impact factor and I have also impact factor. Now you cannot differentiate. Otherwise I will sue in your court. This is the real practice. Used by, our focus is on both theory and practice. So I have taken some example from the practice as well. And this word is used to avoid such practice. Then H index. H index is also an indicator I will discuss in detail, but we have provided weightage 50% of the total H index. Then there is presentation. So quality of publication has given a good weightage, and there is specification, there is focusing on knowledge. As you can easily understand, other thing can be arranged, and there is a practice arranging, but H index, impact factors, these required labors, long times, these cannot be arranged. This cannot be arranged by a phone call. Award for published paper for the good quality research. So there is a provision for 5 lakh only for one article, and there is no limit, upper limit. You get as you can publish. If you think yourself as a teacher and a good teacher, then window is open. And this is in addition to the salary. And there is further classification, outstanding research award, premier research award. If you are unable to top quality, then below that quality. And then again, category 3C, commendable research award. A cash prize of rupees 50,000 will be awarded along with certificate of merit. So there are different types of awards. So these all things are for promoting the quality of research, and these are the tools for measuring the academic productivity, whether a person is academically productive or not. So these are some policy for promotion as well as tools for judging a teacher. Power of research. This is the article, title of an article, critical analysis of the uses of full list of journals by Bhushan Patwardhan and his team. So this article was published in a journal. Based on this article, University Grant Commission changed its policy, and they invited their author to maintain quality, and they changed policy for the all India level, and they have just published an article. And their target was not to get, they were not expected that they can enjoy national level position. And in India, previously, they were not so much familiar. But when they got the national position, they become familiar and based on just an article. So this is the power of research. One may have 50 acre land, 60 acre land, 70 acre land. When we go outside that village, then his identity will lose. But when we get knowledge, so identity at national level. And this such identity cannot be obtained through anything else other than knowledge. And this article has changed the policy of the whole country. Quality of the research paper. There are several criteria. Citation per rupee invested, science citation index, local, national, international and global journal, scientific productivity, scientific originality and creativity, citations per rupee invested. There are many schemes which provide research fund for doing research and doing project. For example, we have got some fund and amount is fixed. By using that fund, we produce research, and based on this research, we publish article. For example, we have used 5 lakh rupees. As based on that 5 lakh rupees, we have published one article. If that article is not cited by anyone, then there is no citation per rupee invested. And if this article is cited by one, then there is one citation for 5 lakh rupees. We have invested 5 lakhs. For example, in most of systems, people do PhD, and that is bind and put into the library. No one is aware about that work because of lack of publication. So who will cite it? No one. So there is no citation. There is investment without citation. So this is a criteria for measuring the importance and quality of work. How much was invested and how many times output is cited. If output is non-publishable, then there is no citations per rupees invested. In your childhood, you may be aware to develop a kacha house. So this is noticeable, and now we are sitting in a pakka house, concrete house. This is usable. Same is with research, and same is the criteria. People may be involved since last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. They may claim that I have done this research and this research, but not cited by anyone. So it may be compared with Kacha House. Science Citation Index. This is another index. You may understand, being students of business and economics and commerce, ISI marker. We know that marker for quality. At least its meaning is quality. Quality is there or not, this is a different thing, but ISI is known for quality. So Science Citation Index is known for academic quality. And now thing has changed, but still also exist some people. They use the word. In our time, there was no Science Citation Index. In our time. Just that they are talking about Mahabharata times. People just retired or retired in last decade use the word that these things were new. There were no such things. But Science Citation Index is since 1963. And these are appointed in 1963. I think someone may be still on this earth. And people who use this word nowadays in university, that in our time, they have born much later than 1963. So this is the measuring their academic productivity and truthfulness. So this is the criteria for measuring. So journal may be local, national, international, global journal. Journal may be produced by a state university. If authors are from a particular area, or reader are from a particular area, then journal is local. For example, a local newspaper. Newspaper generally published in evening time in a city. Evening time. Many cities, big cities publish newspaper in evening as well. City specific, what has happened in the city. So such newspaper is known as local newspapers. And same is true for journal. National journal. If authors are from whole country, then we may say this is a national journal. International journal. If authors are from other countries as well, then we may say international journal. If audience and authors are from different countries across the globe, and journal is known throughout the world. For example, we may use here the word Harvard Business Review. Harvard Business Review is published in USA, but we are talking in India. And this word is understandable you as well, Harvard Business Review. And it might be possible that it is available in our university as well. So for such journal we may use the word global journal, which are known globally. So these are the some indicators used for measuring the scientific productivity, scientific originality and creativity. And for measuring the originality and creativity, now we have started to check plagiarism, and university has subscribed a software. You have authored an essay. At master degree level, you are supposed to copy, to ditto, to listen from the book and rewrite the same, and it may be matched with book. But in academia, in research papers, you are not supposed to take from anyone else. If you take, then software will identify that this matter is taken from that source. So plagiarism checking software are there for measuring the quality of research. Current state of research in India. This diagram has started rising recently, since last 1.5 decades. The value of the graph are below for the period before 1.5 decade, but after that the value is rising. So in about 2010-12, Indian education system, our universities have started to use the ISSN number as compulsion. I have already mentioned, when there is need for something, when so many such products come in market, so many substitutes. So rising graphs also shows that the prevalence of ISSN increased with change in UGC policy, requirement of ISSN. And recently this requirement has been replaced because everyone is with ISSN, poor quality, good quality, everyone. So ISSN may not be used as indicator of quality, but there may be some cases that they are still without ISSN number. So such people exist, but very few percentage. Almost they have been replaced by new faculties. Research productivity matrix. This is H index, which is used for measuring the research productivity. And I have the meaning of H index. This is the formula for measuring the H index, mathematical formula, and we have simple calculation as well. We have used the word maximum. So this is the example. Publication first, I am asked 87 citations. Second publication got 70 citations. Third publication is cited 46 times. As such, we compare the citation and number of publication. Eighth publication is cited 9 times. When we say 9, ninth publication is cited 8 times. So there are 8 publications which have been cited at least 8 times. There are 8 publications which have been cited at least 8 times. So 8 is our H index. H index is the number that at least there exist H publications, and each one have been cited at least H time. We have 12 publications in this example, but 12 is cited only by 1 time. So we cannot say that H index is 12. And we can say H index is 8 because up to 8, every publication has been cited at least 8 times. And in case of ninth publication is cited only for 8 times. So it has not been cited 9 times. If it is also cited 9 times, then we can say that there are at least 9 publications, every one has been cited 9. Then 9 may be H index. Now H index is 8. Number of publications are more than 8, but their citations are less than 8. Behind 8 it is 9, 10, 11, 12, but they have been cited less time. So H index is a number H that there are at least H publications and every one have been cited at least H time. So here H index is 8 because at least 8 publications and every one has been cited at least 8 times. So 8 becomes our cutoff. Like G index. G index is an improvement over H index. In H index, if first publication is also cited 8 times, second is also cited 8 times, third is also cited 8 times, rather than 87 or 70, then also H index will be 8. Everyone has been cited 8. So H index has not considered citation greater than 8. It has considered citation less than 8. In case of less than 8, it will not further increase. But it is not increasing but increasing the citation greater than 8. First article may be cited 1 lakh times, and this first article is cited 87 times. H index is not making any difference. H index is still 8. If we replace 87 with 1 lakh, then the answer will be also 8. So G index improves the H index by taking a sum of the citation, and it gives a similar type of interpretation. It is just consideration of the highest citations. M index is equal to H index divided by N. Previously we have G index and now we have M index. N is the number of years since publication of first article. Citation takes time. If a book is published today, it will take time to become popular. So a book published previously, 5 years ago, may get more citation than a published book just within 5 months. A book is published this year may have less number of citations. So H index may give inaccurate indication. So we improve the H index by dividing the n. If article is published 2 years ago, then n will be 2. If article is published 5 years ago, then n will be 5. And as the value of n increase, this ratio will decline. So it adjusts the H index with the value of n, with the value of year. So that same weightage can be given to the currently published article and the previously published article. It means that old article has not got advantage of oldness. Another indicator is citation density. Total citation divided by number of years. It becomes the citation density. One has started work since last 2 years, another one is working since last 20 years. So person who is working since last 20 years will enjoy the more citation. But when we divide that citation number with n, in our case 20, then value will be different, then it will be comparable with person who has started just since last 2 years and person who is working since last 2 decades. They will be comparable by using the indicator citation density, because this indicator removes the impact of the time. Category normalized citation impact. In social sciences, most of people claim that social sciences is difficult, and in sciences, citation is normal thing. And sciences, they are supposed to do research. If we have good in education, then we might have opted sciences. So we are not supposed to do good quality research or to get citations. There are many such observations regarding social sciences. So this is the comparison within category, comparison within a particular subject, category normalized. We are compare management student with management student, rather than management student with physics students or with mathematics student. This is category normalized citation impact, that two different disciplines become comparable. Institutional level index of G index, example of the quality of research publications, comparison. In sitting here nearby Delhi, we might aware that quality of education in University of Delhi may be better than a state university available in nearby states. We have such perceptions without using these indicators, but these indicators also support these perceptions. If we count the yearly publications for 2019 and TPs for total publication, then this is highest for University of Delhi, then Jawaharlal Nehru University, Jamia Millia University, Delhi Technological University, Indraprastha University. There is a comparison of universities by using the number of publications, and we are aware that IITs are also scored much better than university system. So these indications, total publication indication, value is highest for IIT, is much better than University of Delhi, Jawaharlal Nehru University. And we have not compared this university with state university. If there is value for state university, then comparison will be clear. And we have used the indicator H index, I-10 index, G index, total citations, average citations. So these are various indicators of the academic productivity. That is why people choose for their ward the University of Delhi, and they give first choice to IIT Delhi rather than University of Delhi. And this analysis, academic productivity analysis, also gives the same result. Institution level example of G index within state. In state, we may compare some state universities. And as I usually claim that Maharishi Damodar University is much better in state, so our total publication index is also given the same indicator. And we have used these metrics in many of our brochures, prospectus, and there are many posters in university. 35th university in the state, 35th university in the country, among states, and first in the Haryana. And this slide is also giving the same indicator. This status is achieved since last 1 year, and I am ranking. But this slide is old, and we have already claimed that this university is best in Haryana. So this is the indicators and well captures the reality. JCI impact factor, Journal Citation Report impact factor, that is word for Thomson Reuters impact factor. Thomson Reuters is a company, business company, and they develop the Journal Citation Report. And impact factor available in JCR is recognized throughout the world, and that is why in the previous slide we have used the word Thomson Reuters only. That Thomson Reuters word was for JCR report, and this JCR report may be accessed through Web of Science, and its copy may be freely available on Google. So in this JCR impact factor, we have a formula. Total sites in 1992. 1992 sites to article published in. We divide the citation by number of publications. That is the ratio of the citation divided by the number of publications. And we choose the publication for a particular period. For example, publication during 1990 and 91. And citation take times, so we provide 2 year time. Article published in 1990, how many times they have been cited in next 2 years. So total number of citations divided by the number of publications. If citation will be low, ratio will be low. If number of publications will be higher, ratio will be low. So this is a ratio that show the impact of a publication. Impact in the sense of used by other people. And when we publish, it is available online, and anyone can use. It can be used throughout the world. Citations are given by unknown person rather than known people. In known people, we may have favorism. We may choose our known, but we are citing a person working in New York, a person working any other place, then it means valuation is independent. I have one example for you people. If you are selecting a book from the library, then you will check the relevancy, quality of the material available, and book is understandable, and material is relevant as per your requirement. You will get it issued. Otherwise, you will not take it from library. If you take one time, then you will return it back. It is not useful. And by choosing that book, you will not go by caste, not by your village, not by your country. This valuation is done by you. If matter is quality, good quality is there, matter is useful, then you say this is good. If another book is available at there, then but it is not useful. Author may be from your village, or you may be from your relatives, but you will not choose. So this is the indicator of the quality. 5-year impact factor. Original impact factor used 2-year period because citation take time. And in 5-year impact factor we may use 5-year period. Articles have been published since last 5 years, which are used for calculating the impact factor. They have got a chance of 5 years to get the citations. If there is a period of 2 years, then this is a 2-year impact factor. But if we have counted for last 5 years, then this is a 5-year impact factor. Alt matrix. Altmetrics count for online usage as well. In library, for its references, citations, there are some particular requirement, but such books and research work are used online as well. If a book is particularly downloading, if authors are visiting that site again and again, one book is available on one site and another book is available on another link. If one link is used by 1 lakh times in month and one other link is not used by anyone, then by counting the number of users, we may claim that this material is more useful. So Altmetrics consider such online usage. This is another metrics to count the academic productivity, to measure the academic productivity. So this is our database. This is the logo of that database, Scopus. And this is another database, Web of Science. This Scopus database is used to identify the top 2% scientists. And this list is developed by university available in USA, and this list is used throughout the world. So this provides number of publications and number of citations, and citations are given by other. So based on this list, we calculate upper top 2%. So this is the origin. That is why I use this slogan, upper top 2%. This is the web page of the Web of Science, and there are so many options: topic, title, author, publication name, year published, funding agency, organization, and asked. So we may use for searching the material related to our need. What is a good quality journal? So this is slide is from JCR, and this is example of Thomson Reuters. And now this word is replaced by calorie weight analytics. So we have some name of journals. Some journals are at first rank, and some journals are at 14,000 ranks, and many journals are not available in this ranking. So journal with better rank, we may say it is better quality journal, it is a good journal. And journal not available in this list, we may say this is different kind of journal rather than a good quality journal. So such lists are used for top 2%. And this is another slide. Many of my colleagues and my known claim that they have more publications, they have more citations, and so we don't believe in this list top 2%, but they forget the things which is available in this site. As per your understanding, for a book, how many authors may be? Usually there is one book, one author, authored by one person, 2%, 3%, 4%, and their authorship number is more than 5,000. If there are two groups, one group, one author, he has published one book, and another group, there are 5,000 people and they have published two books, but when they divide their share, where they will stand? One author has only one book and they have two books, but their share is negligible. That is why in this way top 2% scientist list work. For example, we have two plots and one part is 10 shareholder, another part have 1 shareholder. This is the method for authorship credit distribution, rank weighted authorship credit, whether first author, second author, third author. So we assign rank and we calculate the contribution. First author is supposed to contribute more. We may provide more weight to first author. Some silent features of research. Research is a full-time job rather than a part-time job. Research is a highly depressing and frustrating work. Otherwise, there was no need to identify top 2%. If it is not depressing, not frustrating, we start work and we don't complete it because not enjoyable. We may continue with enjoyable things, we may repeat enjoyable things, but it again comes depressing and frustrating and again frustrating and again depressing. Then it will be painful. If anything is painful, we would like to criticize it, that this is not a good thing, it should be replaced from here, and no one should discuss about this thing. And the people may become angry if we use these words, if we ask them about their research work, then they may arrange something unpleasant thing for us. And what is mantra of research? Research required in particularly social sciences, there is just a concentration and dedication. In social science, no much funding is required. In sciences, there may be equipment, laboratories, and many funds requirement. But in social sciences, it totally depends on concentration and dedication, nothing else. And awareness. If we are not aware about anything, we cannot think and we cannot do that work. If we are aware and if we are sure about returns, then we may do better work. And in research, it is the quality which matters and which pays, rather than quantity. And another point which I have already discussed, all persons involved in teaching and research understand the importance of quality research. They admit or not admit. It is a different thing. And most of them here are unmarried. So I would like a single line, just single line. All people who are married understand the importance of children. If after marriage they say after 10 years, 20 years, that children is nothing. We are not made for children. You cannot talk about us children. And they become frustrating with when anyone asks, you are married, yes. How many children? Normally we can say 2 children, 3 children, yes, we become pleased and we may be happy to reduce our children. If there is no child, then this question may create problem. So say nothing is research. If one is doing good work, then you may ask this question. You may ask this question. But if someone is not doing, liking this thing, then you ask this question, then same question may create problem. So this is about quality of research, and now I think our duration is complete. Thank you.